Welcome to our discussion on some surprising shifts in nature, folks. Today we're diving into the dramatic changes we've seen with northern saw-whet owls.
I'm excited to unpack this. What's the scoop with these owls?
Well, scientists have noticed that these palm-sized predators, which traditionally lent on familiar territories, are now showing up in places far from their usual haunts. It's like, they've started migrating hundreds of miles across the continent, often at night.
Wow, that's a big leap. Why are they moving so much further than before?
That's the crux of it. Researchers, including field biologist Noah Price, have been using decades of bird banding along with techniques like isotope analysis to track these journeys. And guess what? These migration patterns suggest that the owls rely on a wider range of habitats than scientists once thought.
So it's not just a random wander.
Exactly. It's a deliberate, albeit worrisome, shift. When animals like these start appearing in unfamiliar spots, it often signals that their traditional habitats, forests now altered by development and rising temperatures, aren't cutting it for their needs anymore.
I see what you're saying. It's like they're forced out of their comfort zones, and that can really destabilize local ecosystems.
Right. And here's the kicker. Owls, even small ones like these, play a crucial role in controlling rodent populations. Their movement could inadvertently affect how pests balance out, impacting farming and our everyday well-being.
Yeah, but if they move into new areas, would that mean they might help control pests there too?
That's a good point, but it's a double-edged sword. This unexpected migration might put pressure on other vulnerable native species and upset the long-established dynamics. Plus, locals relying on consistent pest management might face challenges if the owl's presence becomes erratic.
Got it. So what are folks doing to address this? Any conservation efforts in play?
Absolutely. Conservationists active with Project OwlNet are tracking these movements via banding, call recordings, and biological sampling. And on the community front, people are already making a change. For instance, in Los Angeles, residents have swapped out their thirsty lawns for native flowers, creating bird-friendly habitats.
That sounds like a win-win, supporting local wildlife and enhancing our surroundings at the same time.
Exactly. It's this kind of grassroots effort, like reducing chemical use, letting native plants grow, and preserving older trees, that not only helps the owls but also all our ecosystems.
Yeah. I do wonder, though, could such measures be enough if the underlying issues like climate change and habitat loss keep intensifying?
That's a fair critique. While these actions are vital, they're just part of a broader approach needed to tackle these dramatic environmental shifts. We really need systemic changes to ensure that species like the northern saw-whet owl aren't forced to wander so far from home.
So it's like we're facing both immediate and long-term challenges, protecting wildlife now while rethinking how we manage our environment.
Precisely. And as we discuss these issues, it's clear that small local efforts, when scaled up, can make a positive difference in preserving the health of our communities and the balance of nature.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for breaking that down. Let's keep an eye on these developments and support initiatives that help our feathered friends and our ecosystems broadly.